He left the ranch at the break of dawn, dust still clinging to the life he'd known. Said goodbye to the plains, the cattle and the sky, chasing a dream he himself couldn't classify. Days on the highway, the desert rolling wide, old country songs keeping time by his side. And he wondered if the stories were true. Waves like mountains, water so blue. When he reached California, his heartbeat changed. Roads felt different, the air rearranged. He smelled the salt before he could see the thing the world called a mystery. And when he saw the ocean for the very first time, he froze there standing on the coastline, a cowboy raised on dust and endless land. Trembling softly with his boots in the sand, the waves came crashing like a wild old hymn, and the whole world shifted deep within him. Yeah, the first time he saw the ocean shine, something in him crossed a line. He walked the shore like a man in a dream, laughing alone at what life can mean. He'd ridden storms, faced wind and fire, but the ocean touched another desire. He thought of home, of his mama's old song, of the fields that shaped him, steady and strong. Yet here he stood where the world felt new, a cowboy learning a brighter hue. And when he saw the ocean for the very first time, he froze there standing on the coastline, a cowboy raised on dust and endless land. Trembling softly with his boots in the sand, the waves came crashing like a wild old hymn, and the whole world shifted deep within him. Yeah, the first time he saw the ocean shine, something in him crossed a line. Let the wind pull the weight from his chest, felt his heart settle down and finally rest. For the first time ever he understood, sometimes change can be gentle and good. That evening sun fell slow and gold, painted the water like stories never told. And he whispered softly into the breeze, thank you, Lord, for moments like these. And he knew from that day till the end of his ride, he'd carry the ocean somewhere inside, a cowboy shaped by dust and open plains. Now held the sea running through his veins, and he smiled as the waves rolled soft and wide. California changed his life that night. was just a boy when his father lifted him onto the old bay horse. The leather reins felt heavy in his small hands, but his father's voice was steady behind him, telling him not to fear what he didn't yet understand. They rode slow at first, circling the corral, dust rising with every uncertain step. His father kept one hand on the reins, the other on the boy's shoulder, guiding him with patience that only a cowboy's life can teach. He was just a boy when his father lifted him onto the old bay horse. The leather reins felt heavy in his small hands, but his father's voice was steady behind him, telling him not to fear what he didn't yet understand. They rode slow at first, circling the corral, dust rising with every uncertain step. His father kept one hand on the reins, the other on the boy's shoulder, guiding him with patience that only a cowboy's life can teach. As the years passed, the boy's legs grew strong, and he learned how to ride without anyone holding him. He learned how to read the wind, how to calm a nervous horse, how to trust the land beneath his boots. His father taught him that a cowboy isn't made by the hat or the boots, but by the respect he carries for every animal, and the honesty he brings to every sunrise. And the boy held on to those words like they were part of the saddle he sat on. One day they rode together across the open pasture, the horizon stretching wider than the road of their lives. His father slowed his horse, looking at the boy now grown tall, and said, "Son, you don't ride because I taught you. You ride because you listen." The boy didn't answer, he just breathed in the wind, felt the strength of the horse beneath him, and realized that every mile he'd ride from that day on would carry a piece of his father's heart. So he kept riding through quiet mornings and long evenings, through storms that tested every lesson he had learned. And whenever he felt lost, he would remember those first steps in the corral, his father guiding him, steady as the open sky. And that is how a cowboy was made, not in a single moment, but in a lifetime of shared saddles, slow rides, and a father's gentle wisdom. Dawn breaks over the quiet plains, radio crackles with familiar names. Another long highway under open sky, where the brave keep watch while the world drives by. They know every mile, every silent call, every roadside cross where good men fall. With steady hands and a fearless mind, they protect the ones they're sworn to find. They're the guardians of the new West, standing strong, holding the line where right meets wrong. Through the darkest nights and the longest quests, they ride with honor, heroes of the new West. Plan your sleep while they patrol, carrying the weight of every soul. A badge of duty, a heart of steel, yet kindness shows in the way they heal. Storms roll in and still they go, through heavy rain or blazing snow. Their courage rises when the danger's near, because standing firm is why they're here. They're the guardians of the new West, standing strong, holding the line where right meets wrong. Through the darkest nights and the longest quests, they ride with honor, heroes of the new Some nights end with a quiet prayer for every partner out there somewhere. And when they gather at the end of the day, respect is earned in every word they say. No ballads sung on the radio waves, but countless lives are the proof they gave. Legends aren't born, they choose their way, and these brave souls choose it every day. They're the guardians of the new West, standing strong, holding the line where right meets wrong. Through the darkest nights and the longest quests, they ride with honor, heroes of the new He stopped his truck by the old cafe, just a quick break from a long, rough day. She walked in slow with the morning sun, coffee in hand, hair undone. He felt something warm begin to rise, love hiding in her hazel eyes. They talked about life and simple things, about broken roads and fragile dreams. She laughed like rain on a quiet night, soft and calm, but shining bright. For the first time he wasn't alone. Her voice felt like a prayer he'd known. But soon she said she'd have to leave, chasing a future she still believed. He watched her go down that highway line, truck taillights fading into time. He whispered her hope he barely showed, that love would find its way back home. One year later, under autumn's glow, he heard footsteps soft on the porch below. There she stood, suitcase in hand, saying she finally understood her plans. He pulled her close, no need to roam, 'cause that's the day his heart found home. But soon she said she'd have to leave, chasing a future she still believed. He watched her go down that highway line, truck taillights fading into time. He whispered her hope he barely showed, that love would find its way back home.
Two hands on the wheel, coffee getting cold between my knees. Green sign says another 100 miles. Same song on the dash, static in the fields and the trees. But your voice cuts clearer than the radio dial. 'Cause where you are is home. It ain't this highway, it ain't that town at your porch lighting my phone, saying drive safe, don't slow down. Every mile, every white line rolling under these tires pulls me closer to your door. Where you are is home, I don't need anything more. Empty little house, pictures on the fridge, mailbox full of names. I packed up and left that street behind, but you kept the key tucked inside a prayer in my last name. Now your laugh is the map in my mind. 'Cause where you are is home. It ain't this highway, it ain't that town at your porch lighting my phone, saying drive safe, don't slow down. Every mile, every white line rolling under these tires pulls me
salt, hey, you made it. That's the only place I know. Where you are is home. It ain't this highway, it ain't that town. It's your porch light and my phone saying drive safe, don't slow down. Every mile, every white line rolling under these tires pulls me closer to your door. Where you are is home. I don't need anything more. I don't need anything more. Coffee in a chip blue cup, laid my boots out by the door. You'd scrape mud off, set them straight, like you'd done 1,000 mornings before. You packed my lunch, wrote my name on that brown bag, kinda crooked, kinda cute. Never signed it with a heart, but I swear I always knew. These are the words we never said, folded in a note, tucked in the bread, in the way you saved my plate when I worked too late again. It was in the waiting lights on the porch, in your shadow on the screen door frame. We never said I love you, but it felt the same. You call out, drive safe, alright, as my taillights hit the road. I top off your gas at night, wash the dust from your windows. Frozen pizza turned to feast, 'cause you dressed it up like Sunday best. You'd sit up, eyes half closed, till you heard my keys and footsteps. These are the words we never said, folded in a note, tucked in the bread, in the way you saved my plate when I worked too late again. It was in the waiting lights on the porch, in your shadow on the screen door frame. We never said I love you, but it felt the same. All those quiet yeses, hiding in the little things, like you stitching up my jacket, like me fixing up your rings. If you wrote it on the wall tonight, it wouldn't change a thing for us, 'cause every late dinner, every porch light already said enough. These are the words we never said, folded in a note, tucked in the bread, in the way you saved my plate when I worked too late again. It was in the waiting lights on the porch, in your shadow on the screen door frame. We never said I love you, but it felt the same.
I said I'm done, swore it right into my beer. Told the mirror in the men's room I ain't going back there this year. Heart like a boarded up window, neon taped over the cracks. Just a man and his habits, counting miles, not looking back. Then you walked in like a Sunday in December, just a simple smile I still remember. Over cheap blue plastic menus, dust on the jars, every old promise fell apart at a nowhere roadside bar. You turned my never into maybe, then into more, right there by the jukebox and the warped wood floor. Yeah, a simple smile at a roadside bar changed my heart. You asked this seat taken, I shrugged, it's all yours if you dare. You laughed about the busted pool lights, said you kinda liked it dim in there. But we talked weather, work and bad luck, how trust can leave a scar. You stirred your drink with a straw, stole my guard, card by card. Then you walked in like a Sunday in December, just a simple smile I still remember. Over cheap blue plastic menus, dust on the jars, every old promise fell apart at a nowhere roadside bar. You turned my never into maybe, then into more, right there by the jukebox and the warped wood floor. Yeah, a simple smile at a roadside bar. Funny how a lifetime can shift in one small glance, how a last call kind of moment becomes a second chance. Now your boots are by my front door, your picture's on my dash. That old never again, I swore, sounds foolish in the past. Then you walked in like a Sunday in December, just a simple smile I still remember. Over cheap blue plastic menus, dust on the jars, every old promise fell apart at a nowhere roadside bar. You turned my never into maybe, then into more, right there by the jukebox and the warped wood floor. Yeah, a simple smile at a roadside bar changed my heart. You were pouring coffee, tiny college town. I was late for class again, never turned around. Your laugh in the window, I caught it in the glass. We were two lines crossing, but we never touched paths. We were almost there. Same road, same room, same summer air. Like a song on the radio, stuck between stations. Hearts half tuned in different directions. Every missed chance, every goodbye sign led me to your hand and this hand of mine. Guess we weren't late, we weren't too early that night. We were right on time. You were on that red eye, gate 22. I was one row over, reading right past you. Same worn out suitcase, different baggage then. Both chasing something we'd already found in a friend. We were almost there. Same road, same room, same summer air. Like a song on the radio, stuck between stations. Hearts half tuned in different directions. Every missed chance, every goodbye sign led me to your hand and this hand of mine. Guess we weren't late, we weren't too early that night. We were right on time. We were right on time. All those almost parking lots parties, names on a list in the same old lobby. Photobomb facing my best friend's frame. You standing there, I never knew your name, but I'd do it all again. Every missed green light just to land right here with your head on my shoulder tonight. We were almost there. Same road, same room, same summer air. Like a song on the radio, stuck between stations. Hearts half tuned in different directions. Every missed chance, every goodbye sign led me to your hand and this hand of mine. Guess we weren't late, we weren't too early that night. We were right on time. We were right on time.
Odometer glowing like a cheap motel sign. Counting up the late nights, I kept chasing that white line. Coffee in a paper cup, static in the dash light hum. Thought miles were the measure of the man I would become. I've been chasing lines on a long, long highway, letting every song tell me who I am. Counting exits, counting small town skyways, like the answers lived in someone else's band. But every turn, every town I rolled through, you were there just humming along. Yes, I measured my life by the road and the radio, and missed that love was riding shotgun all along. Springsteen on a Tuesday, some old heartbreak on at 3. I turn it up on the lonely parts like they'd gone and studied me. You kick your boots on the dash, laugh, change it when it got too sad. Said, you know, we got our own story, not just somebody song tell me who I am. Counting exits, counting small town skyways, like the answers lived in someone else's band. But every turn, every town I rode through, you were there just humming it along. Rear view full of taillights, map stuffed in the door. I was counting every mile when I should have counted you more. Now the tank's half empty, but my hands feel full tonight, 'cause a song is playing in my chest has had your name this whole song tell me who I am. Counting exits, counting small town skyways, like the answers lived in someone else's band. But every turn, every town I rolled through, you were there just humming along. Yes, I measured my life by the road and the radio, and miss that love was riding shotgun all along.
Phone glow on my face, scrolling past folks I barely know. Everybody chasing someplace, filter on every little flaw they show. Friday night alone on the couch, thumb stuck in the same old loop. Hearts and likes, but my own heart feeling kinda hollow in the truth. So I hit that button, watch the icons disappear. Little blue window fade like last year. I'm logging off and falling in something real under my own skin. Trade that endless, restless feet for gravel roads and what I need. I thought peace was turning off the noise, didn't know that it would lead me to your voice. Shut the world out with one small click. Now I'm logging off and falling in. Morning came quiet and clear, coffee cup, porch step, summer air. Old dog laying at my feet, church bells ringing somewhere. Drove into town for some gas, paper sign said fresh pie today. You were laughing with your friends at the counter where I had to pay. You asked who knew around here, I said, guess in my own way. Trying to learn the faces I've been scrolling past for days. I'm logging off and falling in something real under my own skin. Trade that endless, restless feet for gravel roads and what I need. I thought peace was turning off the noise, didn't know that it would lead me to your voice. Shut the world out with one small click. Now I'm logging off and falling in. how you turned off all those strangers just to find someone to know.
Same pump, same lane, same Tuesday coffee, different place. Same state, you laugh. Say, guess we're on this road again. Name tag on your work shirt, and now I know your name. We're just two hearts on the same stretch of blacktop, filling up, spilling little pieces of our plans, telling small town stories, leaning on the bed of my old truck, feeling more than strangers ever should. On this highway between us, on this highway between us. You talk about the county fair, how you wanna sell your paintings in a booth out there. I say, one day I'll pull that camper down to every distant ocean, change the sunrise, chase the air. We just two hearts on the same stretch of blacktop, filling up, spilling little pieces of our plans, telling small town stories, leaning on the bed of my old truck, feeling more than strangers ever should. 10-minute talks by the Buckstain lights, turn in to text me when you make it home tonight. You circle dates on your pocket notepad, I circle miles trying not to drive so fast. 'Cause every time I see that sign up ahead, it feels less like running and more like coming back. We're just two hearts on the same stretch of blacktop, filling up, spilling little pieces of our plans, telling small town stories, leaning on the bed of my old truck, feeling more than strangers ever should. On this highway between us. Same pump, same lane. You walk over smiling, say I've been thinking about a 2-lane change. Keys in your hand, map on my dash. Maybe all these little stops you say are the start of something that can last.
Somebody left the keys on the countertop. Last look at the subway map said, baby, this train stops. Craigslist got her an old blue Ford, rust on the fender, prayed it roared. Taped a Polaroid to the cracked dashboard, pointed west, let the skyline drop. Now there's dust on the back road, sun on her arm through the open glass. Lifelines are where the deadlines used to live in the middle of her past. Radio loud, hair in the wind, singing along like she just found home. Dust on the back road, shaking that city off her bones. She learned the sound of gravel under boots at the county fair. Traded heels for a thrift store dress, coffee for a folding chair. Found a dog on the edge of town, named him Diesel when he jumped right in. Now it's coffee from a thermos at the break of dawn, chasing pink on the river bend. Now there's dust on the back road, sun on her arm through the open glass. Lifelines are where the deadlines used to live in the middle of her past. Radio loud, hair in the wind, singing along like she just found home. Dust on the back road, shaking that city off her bones. She still gets a letter in the mailbox sometimes. Old friends say they miss those streets. She smiles, wipes sweat from her neck, says I found more here in these dusty weeks. 'Cause every mile marker, every leaning sign feels like her name carved in old pine. Now there's dust on the back road, sun on her arm through the open glass. Lifelines are where the deadlines used to live in the middle of her past. Radio loud, hair in the wind, singing along like she just found home. Dust on the back road, shaking that city off her bones. Dust on the back road, shaking that city off her bones.
Left our pictures in a box, shoved that past up on a shelf. Thought I needed someone new to feel like myself. But it was 2-lane lines at sunrise, coffee cooling in the dash, old map folded on the seat that stitched me back. It was open skies that held me, long roads that knew my name. Dust in the mirror, washing off the blame. It was boards that creak in the quiet when I walk in through that door. Yeah, this broken heart got mended by boots on wooden floors. Pulled off where the river bends, skip some stones, let them sink. Watch the ripples lose their fight like the way I used to think. Every mile a little lighter, every town a deeper breath. Found a peace in empty shoulders you never had. It was open skies that held me, long roads that knew my name. Dust in the mirror, boots on wooden floors. Now the house don't feel so hollow, just the echo of my stride. Each soft thud on that old pine plank says I'm still alive. I don't need your hands to hold me. Got the wind and creaking doors, and the steady, simple answer: the boots on wooden floors. With boots on wooden floors. We were barefoot in that pasture, fireflies in a mason jar glow. You said one day you'll be gone from here, I laughed, said baby I know. I packed up all my anger, threw it in the back with my clothes, chasing some skyline I'd never seen, leaving you in dust and smoke. But every back road leads to you, every mile I drive cuts straight on through all the years I spent just running from the proof that the love I tried to lose is the love that felt like truth. I moved town to town, but every crowded room turned quiet thinking of you. Guess the home I've been looking for was back on your front porch. I learned coffee in a paper cup, late nights under neon signs, kissed a few strangers just to feel something, woke up more alone each time. Called my mama from a payphone, said I'm fine, but my voice shook. She said some doors don't stay open long, don't wait forever to look back, son. Every back road leads to you, every mile I drive cuts straight on through all the years I spent just running from the proof that the love I tried to lose is the love that felt like truth. I moved town to town, but every crowded room turned quiet thinking of you. Guess the home I've been looking for was back on your front porch. I'm pulling off this highway, dust on my old boots again. Your mailbox leans like it always did, paint chip hanging on by a thread. My heart's loud as that screen door when I see you on the steps. You say took you long enough, I say I had to lose myself to get back. But every back road leads to you, every mile I drive cuts straight on through all the years I spent just running from the proof that the love I tried to lose is the love that felt like truth. I moved town to town, but every crowded room turned quiet thinking of you. Guess the home I've been looking for was back on your front porch. Suitcase by your doorway, my pride lying on the floor. You wrap your arms around, and I ain't running anymore.